Hi, I'm John with Dean Safe Company. I rarely have an opportunity to show you something like this. This was a unit that we had sold years ago, placed it for the customer, etc., etc. Well, it got broken into last week, and we were able to retrieve it because, well, it didn't get broken into. They were breaking into it. They spent over an hour on it. It's my understanding from the customer that they were able to get the door open enough to reach inside and grab a few odds and ends, but not much. There is apparently some video on it. The guys had Wi-Fi. They killed his Wi-Fi off with some gadget I'm not familiar with, but the police tell me this is getting real common. So they killed the Wi-Fi, but he had a couple of hardwired cameras. We're hoping that he's able to get us some footage. He made copies on 2 thumb drives. He gave one away to the police, and his doesn't work. So if the police have it, they'll share it, and we'll put it in here somewhere. But anyway, I want to show you this. They used a number of tools. There were 3 men. They took over an hour, and I don't know why they left. They just gave up, maybe. Maybe they got a few trinkets that they were happy with. And I have a feeling there was a lot of value in this safe. They had cutters, and they cut here, and they cut here, and they cut here, which wasn't the stupidest thing they could have done. They also managed to cut on the door because I think they realized they were having too much trouble cutting into it with a cutter, so they pried. But the pry attack was assisted by the cuts that they made. So they cut down here, they cut in here, and it didn't work out real well for them. They managed to pry the door open enough, thinking they were going to cut off this particular bolt. You can see they were doing pretty good, but they had 4 more and a top, bottom, and the bolts on the other side if they were going to be successful with that. And so it wasn't going to work out for them. They did a little damage to the front, but I won't tell you how we open it up, but that's what we do. We open safes up. So the customer was able to get the stuff out. They're in the showroom at this moment getting something else. Now, what's remarkable about an hour, 3 men, an hour, and some fairly sophisticated safe tools, they flunked safe school, I'll tell you that, because they didn't make it in here. This thing has a DOJ rating. Typically, Amsec, they overbuild a lot of the DOJ stuff. In the box stores, you could buy DOJ safes that most anybody could probably get into with a crowbar in a matter of seconds. We had a safe here not too long ago. I think I got some footage on that. I'll show you. Actually, was a plastic body, inside and outside, covered with fire fill, which you can take a screwdriver and go all the way through it. Anyway, now this isn't burglary resistive. I would barely call it theft resistant, yet they sell thousands and thousands of these, but I don't think they probably don't explain to you the kind of stuff that we would. This is way through it. Anyway, I wanted to show this to you because I think it's just slick as can be. Thank you very much. John with Dean Safe Company.